Okay, hello future CA-882 cadets or current cadets. So, well, today I will be discussing with you the women's short sleeve shirt. Okay, so as you can see for the women's short sleeve shirt, it is just kind of plain. There are no pockets on here. Collar, and then the buttons are on the left, the holes are on the right. So as you can see, if you zoom in closer, we will start with the rings. Now, the rings, as you can see, these stripes are called the chevrons. And then, of course, you know, when you're a first year cadet, you start off with 1 stripe and 2 stripe, and you work your way up to what this is, a Chief Master Sergeant rank. As you can see, each of the corners here on these stripes are matched exactly on the stitches, these white stitches on the shirt. They are not over the stitch, and they are not shy of the stitch. They are exactly on the stitch. And so the point at the bottom of the chevron here must, you know, connect the dots with the corner of the stitches that meet up right there. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and they should be equal on both sides of the collar, on 2 rings, 1 set. Haha. Now, as for the women, as you all know, our name tags for guys and girls, your name tags will go on the right side. However, for girls, it's a little bit trickier, but it's okay because women are intelligent, and we can work with this. Okay, so girls, it's on the name tag is usually off of the second button because it is the first close button from the, you know, the open button, which if we wear no tie, this first button will be open and you will button second button down. Or if we wear the tie tab, which I'll explain later, your top button will be closed, so it will be next to the first exposed button. And so the name tag here will be centered when you put on the uniform and parallel to the ground, and it will be either next to the second button or a leeway of 1 inch above or 1 inch below the second button as such. Now women, when you put your name tag on, do not lie it flat and put the name tag on and be like, oh, it's centered, it's grounded, it looks perfect. Because as you all remember, we are maturing women and we have curves. And with curves comes crooked name tags, which you will get dinged off on. So always in the morning of your inspection, put your shirt on, put the name tag on, because our body changes depending on the day and such. So try as close as possible to get it, you know, in the morning if you can with time. Put it on, center the name tag on, make sure it's centered on the sides, it's parallel to the ground, it's not crooked, and it's lying flat. Another reminder, friendly reminder, a tip that is a trick of the trade. As you can see here, we have a piece of cardboard attached behind. This is so that the name tag lies flat and does not flop around, and is actually a very good tip, so always keep that in mind. Now, we are talking about the famous tie tab for women. Women wear the tie tab, men, I will show you later, will wear the tie. So how a tie tab is worn is that the first button is closed up, if I can get it to close. There we go, close it, and then you button down the shirt all the way down. Don't miss a button, always match the buttons, yada yada yada, you know. So let's say you button it all the way down. You will put your collar up. This, my friends, is Velcro, a very high technology, yes I know. You will place the tie tab as such, and depending on the thickness of your neck, adjust it. In my case, I usually end up having to leave about 1 inch of free Velcro to make it as symmetrical as possible. You adjust it to any on your neck width. And then so you fold your collar down, make sure the back of the tie tab does not show all the way down, and then you will adjust this part of the tie tab as symmetrical as possible. It's better if it's on a body, but yeah, so it should somewhat look like this, and the width here and here should be symmetrical, angled correctly, and it should usually end up looking so that it's covered up by the collar like such. And that is the brief introduction to our short sleeve shirt for women. Which has 9 stripes, or 8 stripes. I forget it. 8 stripes? I can't count. Oh yeah, E9, which is 8 stripes. My bad. Yes. I'm kind of tired right now. Okay, so